So the beginning of day 6, and we've already had a fantastic result here in trench 18. Remember that we're looking for the gatehouse in this trench, trying to understand why this road takes this very bizarre bend into the site when it could just as easily find the straightest route from A to B. What's it bending round? We might have found out. We have these remnants of a foundation wall just here. It seems to be a building going that way. Now, why is that important to us? Because our precinct boundary ditch comes all the way through the field. And we've been using this tree as a point of reference to say where it comes in, and lo and behold, we have this wall in an area where you might expect a gatehouse, explaining a bend in the road. Is that the answer? We'll have to keep digging to find out.
We're on day 6. We're in the allotment area of the Abbey. Trenches 20, 21, and this is trench 22. In 22 we're on 003, so we're on the third context. There's a lot of debris associated with the previous excavation in the Abbey at the moment. So we're getting things like bone, we're getting things like oyster shell, and CBM. We've taken back the far end of the trench. Rose is troweling it back, so we've got a clear picture of what we're looking at. The two lads with the mattocks are just levelling it so that we've got a great level within trench 22. We'll trowel it all back, have a look at what we've got. Have we got any features in there to excavate, or do we use the trowel at the mattocks and get down a little bit deeper?
There's sand coming up underneath. In the bone trench they've dug up the sand out. And then 20, it's come down until it looks basically like this. So over here in trench 16, we've got the same start we had for the last 2 days, going down still, reaching a new layer now. And we've got another slot on the go, based on some hints of masonry we found on the top, so that's looking promising.
Alright, so we're here in trench 19 this morning, and our plan is to essentially chase the wall. So what we've done is taken our trench and divided it into approximately 10 1-meter sections, and what we're doing is mattocking and bringing it down to the level of the section we took down yesterday, which showed us what we think is the top layer of the infirmary wall. So you can see behind me, they're just troweling back just to make sure after we've taken off our first section that we're sort of down where we want to be, and then we'll continue on from there in 1-meter sections throughout the morning.
There is much more prehistoric stuff here than I would have ever thought. Even horrible pieces of sort of gravel, in effect, some of them have been retouched like this along one side, and so, you know, we're picking up flint all the time now. So it's quite interesting. Have a look at that.
So we're over in the driveway trench. We've just cleaned up our wall. It's looking really nice now. We've got some lovely limestone chunks coming through, mixed with a few pieces of CBM and flint as well. Behind us we've got Rita, who is also working on a potential ditch boundary as well as a feature in the middle of the trench that looks like it's a bit of collapsed rubble and brick from, who knows, another phase of building maybe.
Alright, hi guys. A big part of today has been that we've had kids doing dig camp. So that's a one-day program where we get a bunch of kids in to learn about archaeology. They use CyberDig, which is a kids version of our digital dig team. They learn all about artifacts, how to put them into a database, and then we throw them in the trench. And so that's what we've got now. We've got a bunch of kids troweling away, and they're finding lots of stuff. We've got bricks, we've got animal bones, which they're really good at identifying now. We've got mortar, and they're having a really good time.
Look, this stuff in here, it's just a bit looser. It's got loads of it, it's got like a shell. So I'm starting to get, I don't know whether it's just because we're a little bit high there, but we're getting a bit of modern glass.
It's the thing where you just need to see more of it.
Yeah.
We're now looking at little keyholes onto this structure surface. So as we open up more of the trench, and potentially we'll see bits that were never even excavated in the 80s there. We're going to move into that portion of the building as well.
Yep.
But, looks good.
day 6 at Trench 20 and we've been digging a bit deeper with mattocks. In that corner over there we've decided to just cut down a section because otherwise we'd spend all day going about 5 centimetres just to go down and see where the next layer is, because this one's quite extensively deep due to the farming that took place. Over there in the other corner we decided to trowel, a bit more subtle than with swinging a mattock through it, and we found some brickwork, which is very exciting considering we're looking for a gatehouse. And tomorrow the plan is bring it all down to the same level so we can see what the connections are, whether the brickwork is in the same layer, whether it's built on top of the old foundations of a medieval gatehouse. So it's all very exciting, sudden progress in what was otherwise a very barren trench. Hi, I'm James. I've been here for a week at Dig Ventures at Leiston Abbey. And I've found it a brilliant experience. I'd never done any archaeology before, let alone been to a Dig Ventures dig. And I thought it was a great experience. I'm interested in doing history at uni, so I thought maybe a practical side to history, get involved. And yeah, no, it's been an incredible experience and I've really loved it.
Oh, well, it's been a fantastic day here at Leiston Abbey again. There's been lots of hard work going on over in the infirmary trench and lots of hard work going over here, actually, particularly by these two. You can see how much they found in that tray. What do you think you found today? What's the best thing you found?
Bone.
What about you, Rosie?
We found some brickwork.
Some brickwork. I think it was more than a bit of brickwork, wasn't it? It was like a
maybe a bit
big
of floor or
bit of floor, something like that. So it's been a great day here in the trench with Neve and Rosie, and it's time to pack up our tools and, frankly, let's go and get an ice cream. I think we all deserve it, don't you?
So.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow.